What you're looking at is my latest nightmare from eBay. I always tell you I get screwed no matter what I buy on eBay. If I don't get screwed on the product, it takes 2 weeks to get here. Or I have to remind the person. I do get smooth transactions once in a while, but it's usually on something I really don't need. Okay? Now, I ordered a $100 microscope, and it's a woman's boutique store. I didn't pay any attention to when it didn't get here after a week or so. And I went looking. She's got a boutique. She sells a bunch of crap. Okay? So I'm like starting to get nervous, and then I got an email saying that there was a bit of a delay, blah, 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 blah. It'll be a little later. And another week goes by, I still don't see the microscope. So I emailed her the other day, never got back to me, but the microscope showed up. Now, this is not the model I bought. Surprise, surprise, surprise. See, what it is, there's so many models of this microscope. Some come with an aluminum holder, and some come with a suction cup, and then some come with this wacky bracket, which is the one I got. But I emailed her and I told her I'm giving her a bad review. She doesn't know what she's selling, and that's the problem with a lot of people on eBay. Number one, they don't speak English. They're Chinese, but this person was supposedly in the United States. They're Chinese. They don't speak English. You email them, and it takes a couple days before one of their translators gets back to you. And usually what they first say to you is, so what's the problem? Okay? And that's one of the buzz things that even Walmart does. When I wrote them a letter about a problem, or Wawa, they all do. Whenever I contact one of the stores with a problem, they carbon copy my complaint, and then below it they say, so what's the problem? They don't even bother to read the email. Now, in this case, when you buy something from eBay, the person doesn't speak English, so they have to get someone to read it to them, and then figure out how to answer it, okay? And I want to show you this adapter you get. See, this isn't made to be sold in the United States, okay? It's a cute little adapter. This is a European adapter or whatever, and you gotta have this thing here, and you stick it in, and it comes on, and you can record. And at some point, I got to be able to turn the brightness down. So I'm going to have to, that might be on here. But in other words, this isn't the model I ordered. And I was very careful to read all the reviews and to watch all the videos. And the guy said, do not buy the one with the suction cup. Okay, well, this one here, this is pretty funny, isn't it? This one here just has a gooseneck bracket. And it's pretty sturdy. But it's not as nice as the aluminum one. And the aluminum one, the price of the microscope is $90. Okay, this one here is $58. So the best I could do to the person is say, look, you sent me the wrong one. I want money back, if I can do that. But a lot of people just say, send it back. Well, that my time. Well, you're retired. No, my time is still my time. Getting her aggravated on something that someone else screwed up. And the people are buying this stuff in bulk. They're marking it up. They're putting up a quick picture on eBay. It's not the picture that matches the microscope, or they sell out on those, and then when they reorder, they get a different model. And they might even go, oh, look at this one. This one's cheaper. It's the same amount of megapixels, but the stand isn't as good. Okay? And that's what they do. And then they cry when you complain to them. And I've been reading the comments in different forums about the sellers. Oh, he wanted this, and he complained it wasn't in the right case. Well, first of all, when you sold something to him that wasn't in the right case, that meant it wasn't brand new. And that's what you told the guy. You showed the thing in the case of the real one, and then you sold him something that wasn't in the same case. And people are very particular when they buy something. They want it in the original case, because then when they resell it, or they get tired of it and they want to sell it, they can sell it. They don't have to make up some story like, no, I don't have the original box. Yeah, the battery compartment, little battery compartment drawer or clip is missing. Those things matter. And these sellers, I read their messages, how they complain how they were taken all the time. But there's a lot of sneakiness on eBay, okay? And I've got tired of it. I'm wearing out. And I bought the microscope so I could clean up. I don't know if you can see it. I can clean up this socket that I can't see, or where the chip goes. And I need to reduce the brightness. But in other words, I can't see that small. I can see that small with a really good eye loop. Okay, with this eye loop, I can see beautiful, better than this. Okay, the problem is I can't hold this and the heat gun, the whole thing at the same time. And this is a really good optics, not the greatest, but when you buy something like this thing from Harbor Freight, terrible optics, plastic. Where this has a glass, and this is very old too. Stuff being made now is junk. Okay, China on the label. Now this might say Japan on it. Let me look. Yeah, this one's Japan. So Japan was good. Taiwan was pretty good, and then China's just total junk. That's where we're going. We're going down the tubes. Okay, someone has flushed the giant toilet, and we're spinning around, going down the tubes. And my problem is, a lot of it's my fault. I keep ending up on eBay because I can't find what I want anywhere else. And if you go to Amazon, you'll get the same treatment. You'll order the microscope. It'll come from a dealer that's on both Amazon and eBay. And then if you send it back to Amazon because it's the wrong one, it goes to a separate warehouse. It gets bundled up on a pallet. Somebody buys the pallet at a discount and then puts the stuff back on eBay. Okay? That's where we're going. We're going in this giant circle as we're slowly flushing down the toilet. And it's hilarious stuff. Okay? But right away, on the top of the box, before I opened it, I saw that power adapter. And I'm like, okay, this one's not made for the United States. But people that order stuff in bulk, they take what they can get. Now, I can tell you a quick story. Years ago, I worked in the Radio Shack, as you know, and we could not get CB antennas at all. Nobody had them. So I go to get my hair cut by Sal the barber. Okay, so I'm sitting, and Sal was he had an import license. That's what he said. So when you sit there getting your hair cut, he's trying to sell you stuff, and he says to me, after I get my haircut, he goes, let me show you something. And I go in the back, and he has a gross, that's 144 Kaburu antennas. And there's some type of Japanese knockoff on an American CB antenna, which during the CB craze, you couldn't find any trunk mount antennas. They were all sold out. Everybody wanted a CB set. So I said to Sal, how much do you want for them? So he says, I have to sell a gross to you because I can't sell these. People come in here, nobody wants them, that's it. So I said, all right. So I go back to the Radio Shack store and I mentioned to the other guy. Now the other guy wants in, but the other guy has no money. So we go over there and I buy 144 Kaburu antennas. I had gone to the bank and got cash. We counted it all out. We leave. Now the guy that was supposed to go half with me, he didn't have any money, so I bought him. So now he wants to sell my antennas and give me half. This guy was a business student. Think about how funny that is. I said to him, no, you don't understand. I bought the antennas with my money. And he goes, no, you don't understand. I said, no, you don't understand. I bought these antennas at 144, a gross, to get the discount. Now you want to sell them, my antenna, to some customer and give me half. Yeah. I said, you're out of your freaking mind. And he goes, well, I'll sell enough of them and pay you for half. I said, no, you don't understand. That was amazing to me, you know. And I told you once before, my father left me everything, and then I gave my sister half, and then I bought her half of the house out. So basically, her half of the house that I bought out was actually my house because he left me everything. But I screwed up on that too. But everybody's got a little game going, you know. And you know, it's like this thing here. I got to reduce the brightness. Now, hopefully that I can do it in the software or with the buttons. But when I first plugged it in, it didn't work. I had to play around with that adapter thing. And the first thing I did was put it on one of my expensive USB. This is a Duracell. I think it was $7 years ago. And I had to open this up and fix it. There were things that weren't soldered in here. But this is my go-to USB unit. It's better made than the newer ones that they're passing off on us. But I just wanted to show you, I did it again. I did it again. And you can't fix stupid. And I totally take responsibility for this one. You know, you look in the picture and you see the model number. You go look around and you check different websites and you order the thing on eBay. And then they send you a totally different unit. And then when you push them, they made a mistake, send it back. Oh, blah, blah, blah. That's the scam. Okay, I ordered a $90 microscope, and what I have here is a $58 microscope. And most of the difference is the stand itself. Thank God she didn't send me the one with the suction cup, and that's considered the worst. Okay, but that's the way it's going. And I really like electronics, and I'm really trying to stay with it, but it's an uphill climb of unbelievable magnitude because everything I touch lately is screwed up, or I screw up. I'm screwing up just ordering stuff. I don't get what I order. And of course they would say, send it back. Well, you send it back to them, now they have it. Now are they going to credit you, or are you going to have to go chasing after them? And I see those in the different people. They sell for a while, and then they get a bunch of complaints, and then they just disappear and come back in under another name. And this person, I didn't notice it. She only had 5 sales. And out of 5, she had a big complaint. And she's going to have another complaint because she doesn't know what she's selling, or she's a sneak. Either way, she's guilty as far as I'm concerned. I've gone past the fact that when you go online and you sell stuff, that you could make mistakes. Okay? I read enough to know that people will ship somebody something in a box, and it's not the box they showed in eBay, because they're going to sell that box separately. Okay, there's so many little games going on there, you know, and it's like I fall into it. And this isn't an item I'm getting a great price on it. Okay, there's millions of these things being made. All right, it's not like these were made 10 years ago, and now there's only a certain amount of them available. They're made weekly by the boatload in China. And what I got here is a knockoff of a knockoff without the aluminum stand. Okay? And you say, well, it'll work. Yeah, it'll work. But you know what? The aluminum stand, you can move up and down with a thumb screw. It's not this one here has a fake gooseneck. It's some type of gooseneck with it's just junk. Okay? It's so funny. Now I'm starting to think maybe I should just make a stand for it. And I'm like, you know, in my head, I'm sort of designing a stand. And I went looking to see if you can buy a stand separately for this thing, you know. And hopefully, when I order the stand, they don't send me the gooseneck unit, you know. But it's amazing how I can't seem to catch a break on stuff I buy from eBay. Now, if I buy like diodes, like I bought those Varactor diodes, and they work, and they're real expensive now. They used to be $1.50 each. Now they're $7 each. And I just wanted to, if you saw the last video, I just wanted to figure out what I was doing wrong. And it turned out to be I just didn't have a ground on there. Okay? And now I don't have to think about that circuit anymore. I figured out what I did wrong. Now on this, I went on eBay. That's what I did wrong. I think that's it. All right, that's it.